Alright, here is a quick tip video, few little things on Vim. You might know it, you might not know it. So it's a short video. I'll explicitly show you 3-4 stuff on Vim, okay, which might come handy to you. So without further ado, let me get into a space. Let open up spawn up a terminal. Let me go big. Okay, so open up a blank Vim buffer. So for instance, if you wanted to know what are the commands built into your Vim, if you are curious enough, all you have to do, go to a EX mode or command mode, type command. You can automate or map it with a key, but I'm explicitly doing it for your reference. Just type the word command on the EX prompt and press enter. See, it will show you what are the commands are there inside your Vim, whatever you are calling out with a different keystroke or built into it or put by the whatever the plugin you have installed. Okay, so on the right hand side, those are the function which will be called by the commands. On the left hand side, you can see few of the command probably you have already mapped in your Vimmercy or you call it by some other means, but this is the way to check what other commands available inside in your Vim. Okay, so all you have to do, go to the EX command prompt, type the word command and press enter. That's it. Now I have FCF integrated in my Vim. Okay, so if I write with a capital C command, before I write small c command, right, it show you then if I write with a capital C command and I have a FCF integration, if I press enter, I'm sorry, see, I have to write commands which is specified, and it brings up a quick fix window where you can search through all the commands you see with the help of commands on the EX prompt in the previous step I shown you, right? So as I said, this start with capital C and end with S, commands instead of command. Okay, so it brings up a FCF window where you can search through the function available here. Okay, so it's super handy to know all this stuff, what is there inside your Vim. Okay, so another thing, say for instance, this is even more common. So you have access few file for some days or some hours and you wanted to know what are those. Okay, so I have bounded a key, but you can so if I press leader OF, basically it enlists you what are the file you have recently visited. Okay, and it show you the list. On the left hand side there are numbers as beside the file. Now here it will prompt you to provide the number, so if you provide the number it will go ahead and open the file. As simple as that. Okay, so for instance, if I press 100, you can see from the list, right, the last one, and if I press enter, So this file was not there, but it used to be there. That's why it was enlisted. Okay, so now for the same reason, if you can write browse old files, sorry, see, I mapped it with a leader OF, old file. If you do not want to map it, you can directly write it on the EX command prompt. Browse space old file to get the enlisting of the file. Okay. So another way. So I have, say for instance, if I wanted to know the history, okay, of commands, or I have bounded it with the key leader H. It showed me my command history, where I have been. Okay, it brings up an FCF window with the previewer. Okay, so I bounded that command with the mod H. Okay, so it brings up a nice preview window and all this stuff. Okay, and if you do not have FCF, you can easily type on the command or EX prompt history. Just write the word history and press enter. See, it will show you all the command history. Okay, so nice. So these things you might have mapped it as I did to get it with the help of a keystroke. Time to time I need to look into it, so I bring out like that those command, those outputs, which might help, right? So I hope it will be useful to some people. Thanks for watching.